CISAGEN is a collaboration between the universities of Lancaster and Cardiff. And when it started, I was based in Lancaster, but I had worked in Cardiff previously, so I already knew people there, including in the Institute for Medical Genetics. And we decided to work together because Cardiff had specialisms in medical genetics, whereas Lancaster had a history of working with environmental work and biological scientists. So we thought the two complemented each other quite nicely. So we developed a range of work, not only in human genomics, but in plant genomics and animal genomics, and from a variety of disciplinary perspectives. I think I would sum it up as bringing together science and technology studies and bioethics, which is quite unusual, and also the combination of the background in environmental work, because we had a long history of work on the environment at Lancaster, and human genomics.
Genomics is a research center that looks at the ways in which genomics as a science has an impact onto society, but many of us actually have a particular focus on the way in which the science itself progresses and how the science develops and how concepts that come from or are embedded in genomic science, such as what is a human being, are humans in any way materially significantly different from other species? Where are their borders? What does count as human genes? Do bacterial genes count as human genes? These are questions that eugenicists is, I think, quite uniquely interested within the UK environment as much as in the global scene that looks at these new scientific developments.
Well, I think Eugenis is different from the other centres mainly because of our interest in the philosophy of science as well as the social science of science. And this has particularly led us into exploring some emerging sciences that are of great philosophical interest in understanding the broader biological picture. And this is leading to, I think, some distinctive social science work that emerges from that.
Inogen's research tries to bring together the study of innovation, the application of genomics, with its regulation and governance in a global context, engaging with scientists, industrialists, regulators, and the public as well. What we have as well are a group of economists who work on the economics of companies and on the economics of the relationship between the biotech, the small biotech firms and large firms. So we have this set of economists. The other thing where we're different, I think, is that the Open University group is based in an international development studies group. So that group works on global development, on North-South relations. I think that makes us different in those two respects.
I think the forum has a very interesting role because the ESRC funds 3 large research centres that do original studies on the social and cultural and economic aspects of the human genome and genomic phenomena. But there's always a kind of a danger, I guess, that people who do social science research primarily want to talk to other social scientists about their work. I mean, that's how you get on in your career, by having books and publications that other people read. You go to conferences with other social scientists. Now, the thing which the ESRC wanted to do with the forum was to set up a bunch of people who are basically social scientific in their outlook, but whose job is to take the results of social science research to other kinds of audiences. So really within the forum, we're social scientists who are almost forbidden to talk to other social scientists. Our job instead is to talk to scientists and medics, to members of the public, and to policymakers and people from the commercial sector.